Would it have changed anything, Ralph? Would we have acted better through all this?
Sorry, Mimi. I'm afraid I couldn't give you an honest answer.
Well, I'm afraid I could, but I'll reserve it till after lunch. You people must remember we're doing a murder mystery. Tight, taut, suspenseful. We have to squeeze the audience like a frightened orange.
Mr. Benedict, I'm a little confused about how my character should be played.
Much, much better.
Well, what about me, Mr. Benedict? What's my motivation?
You're the corpse. Your motivation is dead. We'll begin again promptly at 2:15.
Aren't you two coming with us?
Oh, no, thanks, Jane. I have a lunch date.
What about you, Herbert? You want to join us?
The name's Hobart, and I have some errands to run. And, if I may take the liberty of calling you by your first name, I'd like you to accept this as a token of good luck on our joint theatrical venture.
Oh, my. Oh, Hobart. It's beautiful. But I couldn't accept this.
Well, I wish you'd think it over. I saw it on my way to rehearsal. Well, its pretty face reminded me of your pretty face.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, but...
I said to myself, Hobart, if that wristwatch belongs anyplace, it belongs on the pretty wrist of that girl. You don't like it.
Oh, Hobart, it's lovely, but I really can't accept it.
Why not?
Well, because I'm sure it's very expensive, and we hardly know each other, and about 12 other reasons.
But you'd accept it if we were friends?
Well, maybe I would, but, well, people become friends first, and then they exchange gifts later.
Not in my case. You see, I have the personality of a damp prune. So I give presents first and make friends later, if I'm lucky.
Hobart, wait!
And he said he wanted to make friends?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Well, I don't see anything weird about it. The guy obviously wants to make friends. Did he ask you for a date?
Oh, Donald, don't be silly. He's only about 19.
Well, maybe he's got a thing for older women.
I am not old enough to be an older woman. And besides, it wasn't anything like that at all. I told him I couldn't accept the watch, and he just wouldn't listen. So I'm going to invite him for dinner.
You gonna what?
Here's your delightful gypsy dessert.
Thank you.
To be eaten to the accompaniment of delightful gypsy music.
Some nut gives you a gift, and you want to invite him home for dinner. Now, that's certainly a great way to prove you can't buy friends.
Any requests?
Oh, we're talking.
I don't know that. My specialty is orchichornia.
Yeah, well, we'll settle for Ochichanya.
Good. That I play poor. Everything else I play lousy.
This is the way it's going to be, huh? What do you mean? Every time some weirdo comes along, you're going to drag him in off the street like a stray dog and try to straighten out his life.
No, I just don't want to hurt his feelings.
Oh, boy.
What, oh, boy?
There you go again. You're involved.
I am not involved.
Then give him back the watch.
I will. But I have to prove something first. I'm going to invite him to dinner, and then I'll give him back the watch. And then I'll invite him to dinner again with no watch.
What'll that prove?
A dinner with no watch proves I'm his friend.
Who's a friend without a watch?
It's a private matter.
Then it shouldn't be discussed in a public place.
8. You said 8 o'clock.
I know, but that was based on a perfect oven.
What?
I've got that doll set for 400, but I know it's cooking at 200.
Well, how do you know that?
My lasagna should have bubbled at 7:30.
Good. We can watch it bubble together. You, me, and your friend Hubert.
Hobart. Now, Donald, please be nice.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, Hobart Niles, this is Donald Hollinger.
Nice to meet you, Hubert.
Hobart.
Hobart.
Thank you. When Ann said she was making an Italian dinner, I thought she might be able to use this.
Oh.
It's an espresso coffee maker.
Oh.
It's just a token.
Of what?
Friendship. Oh, I know you have Ann spoken for romantic-wise, so please don't think I'm trying to buy love. As I explained earlier, I'm only trying to buy friendship.
Did you always feel you had to buy people presents to get their friendship?
Not all people, just those I'd like to be friends with.
Well, why do you feel you have to bribe them?
Well, after careful self-analysis of my basic personality, I've come to the conclusion that it's unlikely people will like me naturally. So I just try to give nature a shot in the arm.
Well, why won't people like you naturally?
Because I lack charm. As far as I know, I never charmed anyone, except possibly my mother and Gertrude.
Oh, your girlfriend?
No, our dog. She died.
Oh, that's too bad. But I think you've got a lot of charm. Don't you, Donald?
Well, it's a little too early for me to say for sure, but
I have the charm of a corpse. I think that's probably why I got that part.
And he's a great corpse, too.
well, I've never seen him as a corpse, but I'm sure you're excellent.
See, Donald likes you, and you didn't give him anything.
I was going to bring him a shirt, but I didn't know his size.
Oh, Bart, there you go again. There's something immoral about giving people presents to buy their friendship.
Why? I don't give anything dirty.
I mean, immoral in the sense that, well, friendship should be based on, well, on...
Friendship.
Exactly. And that's why I want you to take this back.
I offended you. I was just trying to cement our friendship, and I offend you.
I am not offended. And besides, if you keep this up, it's just a question of time before you go broke.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Why isn't it?
Because I don't buy them. I steal them.
Hi, Jane. Have you seen Hobart?
Yeah, he was here a minute ago. Look at what he gave me.
Hobart gave you that?
Yeah, wasn't that sweet of him?
He gave me this sweater. Isn't it great?
Yes. It's all so hot.
Yeah, a little. But I don't want to hurt his feelings, so I'm wearing it.
No, I don't mean that kind of hot. It's stolen. All of the stuff he's given us is stolen.
How do you know?
Well, he was at my house last night, and he told me so himself.
How do you like that? The creep's a crook.
No, he's not. He's just very confused. We just can't turn our backs on a person who's drowning in a sea of lovelessness.
That line must be in the play, but I don't recall where. Anyway, your delivery is improving.
I wasn't delivering, Mr. Benedict. We were just trying to help a very disturbed fellow actor.
In this production?
Yes.
Forget it. He has a right to be disturbed.
Mr. Benedict, it's Hobart Niles. He's been stealing things out of stores and giving them to us. He doesn't mean any harm.
If my students are in possession of hot merchandise, I advise you to see that they return it.
But, Mr. Benedict, he's obviously troubled and he needs our help.
Not we, you.
But I can't do it alone.
You'll have to. I'm too busy with my own neuroses. I suggest you get rid of the loot.
You mean just throw it away?
Unless you plan to sell it on the corner.
It belongs to someone, to the store.
Very well, Miss Marie. In the interest of fair play, honesty, and ending this boring conversation, I suggest you gather up a box and return it to the store.
But what if they think I'm the crook?
Take it to the lost and found department.
What'll I tell them?
Either you lost it or found it.
I'll tell them I found it.
Good choice. And stop grabbing my coat.
They don't believe me.
Miss Marie, you're supposed to be a good actress.
And if I'm not, you'll read my reviews in the Police Gazette.
Yes?
I have these things.
Well, what's wrong with them?
Wrong? I wasn't expecting that question. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. I found them.
You mean you have no complaint?
Oh, golly, no.
Then you go there. This is the complaint window.
Oh, thank you.
That's better.
It's you.
Well, of course.
Why couldn't you wait on me over there?
Well, there are separate files, separate forms.
Oh, seems so silly.
Well, now, if you have any complaints, you'll have to go back to that window.
Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. I found these.
I know. Well, where did you find them?
Where?
Yes, I mean, what part of the store?
Oh, not in the store. Outside.
Really? Where?
In the park.
You found all these things in the park?
Isn't that something?
Well, it certainly is. I wonder what our merchandise was doing in the park.
That's just what I said, and that's why I brought it right back.
Very interesting. What park did you say that was?
I didn't.
What park was it?
Central Park. Past the boats and near the zoo.
What is your name?
My name? Well, what do you want my name for? I'm just a finder.
Right. But when we find the loser, he may want to find you and thank you.
Oh, I don't care about that. Why don't you just find the loser and forget the finder? Well, bye.
Oh, but miss, we really must have your name.
Well, the next time I find something, I'll give it to you. Bye. Hi, I'm sorry I'm late.
It's okay. How'd you make out?
Oh, I was never so nervous, but all of Hobart's loot is back where it belongs and everything is settled. So let's go inside and have a cup of coffee.
I have a better idea. Call the police.
What do you mean? A television set.
Color.
Where'd it come from?
Well, I took the liberty of opening the card.
When I was here the other night, I noticed you didn't have a color TV set. Now you do. Sincerely, Hobart. Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Hobart has made the transition from petty thievery to grand larceny.
The police will never understand.
Yes, they will, Anne. They have a whole robbery division that does nothing but understand robberies.
But they'll treat him as a common criminal.
Well, what would you like them to treat him as?
As a misguided young man who desperately yearns for the approval of society.
You do not get the approval of society by stealing television sets.
Right. So before we find Hobart and bring him to his senses, we better sneak this TV set back where it came from, and that'll be the end of it.
Look, you promise?
I promise.
Okay.
Okay. Where's it from?
You got it at Zip's Discount Emporium.
How do you like that? He stole it wholesale.
Hi there. Welcome to Zip's.
Thank you. We've come to...
I want you to consider this store your home. I'm Stanley Zip.
You're really Zip?
I beg your pardon.
We didn't know that Zip was the name of a person.
Yeah, we thought it was a trade name.
It stands for both. As the name of a person, it stands for warmth and integrity. As a trade name, it stands for quality and, above all, customer satisfaction. Now, what could I do for you?
Well, it's a little hard to explain, but...
We want to return this color television set.
Yeah.
It's impossible. You mean to tell me you beat my low price elsewhere? Because don't forget, a Zip television set includes a free 2-week service policy.
Well, no.
I'll tell you what. I'll include 2 free record albums.
That's very kind of you, but...
Look, we just want to return it.
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with it?
It's just not right.
Did you read the instruction book? Because sometimes the trouble is the viewer don't understand how to work it. It has 3 knobs. One controls the delicacy of the skin tones. The second...
Please, Mr. Zip, we just want to return it.
Aren't I entitled to an explanation?
Yes, you most certainly are. Give Mr. Zip an explanation.
Thanks.
We want to return it because, because...
Because it clashes with the style of our room.
You mean with the period of the decor?
Is that what I mean?
Yes, with the period of our decor.
Worst class you ever saw.
Sorry. This you should have thought of before. Zip's Discount Emporium has a strict policy of no refunds.
Well, I thought you guaranteed customer satisfaction.
I do, but within reason.
We understand perfectly, Mr. Zip, and business is business. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just leave it here and forget the whole thing.
And let me keep the money?
Easy come, easy go.
Yeah, besides, we didn't buy it. It was a gift.
Oh, it was a gift.
That's right.
In that case, and basically because I'm a softie, I can give you credit for the cash equivalent of any merchandise I have in my store. Simply give me the zip slip.
The what?
The sales slip.
We don't have it.
Then give me the name of the purchaser, and I could look him up.
We don't know it.
You don't know what?
The name of the purchaser.
You mean you got a color television set and you don't know from who?
Well, it was an anonymous giver.
Yeah, and that's why we feel, well, it would be unethical for us to keep it.
Oh, are you two babes lost in the woods? Well, it doesn't matter. I can look up the purchaser from the serial numbers.
Donald, let's make a break for it.
How?
Just move toward the door, very nonchalant, like you're not guilty.
I am not guilty.
You look guilty.
Yeah, that's because I feel guilty. Okay, let's go.
Halt! Is either of you Anne-Marie?
Yes. Him.
This set was purchased for delivery to you and paid for in full by Hobart Niles.
Paid for? You mean he walked in here, paid for that television set, and walked right out?
That's the only way you could walk right out.
May I see that, please?
How do you like that?
Thank you, sir. Come on, Donald.
Where?
To the workshop to kill a corpse. Would you please tell me everything you know about Hobart Niles?
That petty thief? What about him?
Well, that's just it. He's not a very convincing thief.
Or corpse, for that matter. May I ask, why should that concern me?
I think Hobart Niles is rich.
That concerns me. How rich?
I'm not sure yet, but if it's as rich as I think, I'm really going to give him a piece of my mind.
When you're finished, bring him back here.
Why?
I want to give him a piece of my workshop.
We demand to see Mr. Hobart Niles.
May I say, who is demanding?
Never mind. We'll announce ourselves.
Oh, Donald.
Holy smokes.
Hobart.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
Not to us. Hobart, we have just left Zip's Discount Emporium, where it was our purpose to return a television set that we thought you stole. But we were told you didn't steal it. You bought it. Is that true?
Yes.
You led us on a wild goose chase. We thought we were keeping you from going to jail.
Yeah, we could have got arrested.
I'm sorry.
Well, you should be. Now, what's this all about? Are you rich or are you poor?
Well, it's my father. He's rich. I live on an allowance.
About $1,000 a week.
$1,200 a week.
$1,200 a week?
Why do you make everybody think you're poor?
And that you steal things?
Well, it's complicated. If you'll sit down, I'll try to explain.
This better be good.
You see, I told you I stole those things because I thought it would give me a more exciting image.
So far, that's not good enough.
Oh. Well, you see, I've led a very sheltered life in Bismarck, North Dakota, under the adoring thumb of my mother and father. My father wanted me to stay and be his partner.
In what?
Balloons.
Your father flies around in balloons?
No, He makes them.
And other people fly around in them?
Well, they play with them. On New Year's Eve and at children's birthday parties.
But you didn't want to go into your father's business.
No. So, I decided to rebel and come to New York.
You came here to rebel?
Yes.
Against what?
That's the problem. Is I'm a rebel without a cause.
Look, did you think becoming an actor would give you a cause?
Not really. You see, I have no talent for acting. Also, I don't like it.
Well, what do you like?
You'll laugh.
No, we won't.
Well, what I'd really like to be is a director.
Well, what's the matter with that, as long as you work at it?
All right. I think I have a constructive suggestion. Now, I don't know if it's going to work, but it's certainly a lot better than going around buying and lying your way through life. Now, you know Mr. Benedict.
Of course.
Well, I think he might be interested in your problem. I think he might even be willing to let you direct.
I already discussed it with him.
Well, maybe he could be talked into changing his mind. Would you be willing to invite him over here to discuss it?
Would I? Well, sure.
Okay. Where's the phone?
There's one right out there. You know, that was really nice of Anne to make that gesture. Especially after all the trouble I caused. But phoning Jules Benedict, I sure hope she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, so do I.
It'd give me all the confidence I need. It'd change everything. Did you call him?
He's on his way.
He's willing to discuss it?
Yes, he is.
Oh, that's wonderful. Would you both be willing to stay for dinner? See, I'd be too nervous to talk to him by myself.
Oh, we'd love to. Wouldn't we, Donald?
Yeah, we'd love to.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'll tell the cook.
Remember when I warned you about not getting involved?
Yes. But if everything comes out all right, it doesn't count.
Yeah, but what makes you think it's all going to come out all right?
Because Mr. Benedict needs money, right? Well, Hobart has money. So I got involved. But I proved the point.
Wrong.
Why?
Because he's still using his money to buy friendship.
Wrong. He's using his money to buy into a business. And that's what money should be used for.
Well, I hope you're right. Because as a friend, Benedict isn't a very good buy.
Changed anything, Ralph? Would we have acted better through all this?
Sorry, Mimi. I'm afraid I couldn't give you an honest answer to that question.
I could, but I'll reserve it till after lunch. We'll begin again promptly at 2:15.
How about lunch, Hobart?
No time. Oh, and please, the name is Bart. Oh, Anne.
No, Hobart, I'm sorry. If it's about lunch, I already have a date with Don.
It's about your performance. If I were you, I'd forget lunch and work on my lines.
I liked him better when he was poor.
Rich or poor, I could never stand the boy.
I think I've created a monster.
Put him in business with me.